Happy Monday, what's going on? So here's what we have going on. Let's see here. Building the door. So I have this fencing. Zoom in, there we go. It's a little, yeah, so they don't make anything close to the dimensions. I think this is the closest one I found that was this fine, like the small squares. So I had to fuse it together down here. We have this much more to add to have there, and thank God for Aiden. He's here this week and he helped me. He would keep the wire still so it's not gonna keep rolling and smack me. He's amazing and hands me the tools and stuff. And hey, say hi, Nikki. You guys see Nikki? Let's see here. I'm even showing you that. There's Nikki. There's Nikki. Say what up, Nikki. Okay, I hope you enjoy that light. He's so rad. And I got the Keith and Prison mic. Hey, eat the collard greens. They just don't like the dandelion greens. They don't even touch it. They won't even touch the squash. And I'm trying all these techniques to say just keep putting the lettuce in the morning and nighttime. Get rid of it, put the new one in. So they're hungry, they're gonna eat it. Like Gamera loves it. And like I said in the last 50 videos, he just likes to eat. So he was a little stubborn at first. 3 days he caved. I like it. He likes the collard greens. Someone wants to say hi. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Aiden. Say what's up, guys.
Guys, subscribe to my mom's channel. Every time we do videos.
Okay, so whispering. He's like, go post notifications, like, subscribe. Oh, so I am adding, yeah, this is a shelf here. You turn this upside down. Because I have it right side up right now, but you turn it upside down and you put this white board on it, which I'm gonna wrap with some twine, make it look nice. And then this thing, Aiden and I happened to just walk down decorative fencing section in the garden in Home Depot, and we saw this. It's almost a tall, 6 foot. And it has this little bamboo. And I'm gonna shape these together and I'm gonna wrap them with this rope we got. And I think it's kind of like, not really automotive section. I forgot what the hell, I don't know. Here we go. So I just wrap this stuff around it so he has something to grip and he can climb up to his shelf, the basket platform with it. And then went to IKEA and got a little tropical fake plant. And I'm so excited. It's gonna look really good. And right now this is backwards. I'm gonna have it the other direction, and this will be tight, so I won't have this little dip here. And I'm gonna hang some other tropical plant kind of cascading down a little bit, take some of the tension away from the my fusions. And of course I'm gonna cut the lawn strings from the zip ties that hang out, trim that off too, unlike here. So yeah, that's been going pretty good. And this room does get hot, so I'm not really worried about my animals freezing. Oh, look at Nikki, this blanket. Oh, hello, look at the foot. Aiden foot. Yeah, he's watching his stories on his tablet. Oh, here's Boris and Leonard. The slightly smaller one is Leonard. They love that UVB. What up, Nikki? He's like, yes. Let's go spray him. A little mist here, baby. I think the sound kind of, there we go. Let me just spray him. I will spray him. Okay, the last thing, I get the door hinge. Yeah, the gate hinge. I'm gonna hook that up. So, my little baby. I have to make sure it's really secure. I don't really want him getting out, but I mean, if he gets out in my house, I mean, there's really nowhere for him to go. So, that's what be scared to death, hanging out. At least when he gets bigger. Dang it. Hold on, Nikki. I'm getting it for you. There we go. And once again, I do treat the water in the spray bottle. There you go, buddy. Okay, and let's see here. Got the hermit crabs. Like the other morning, we saw Maxwell just walking around with no shell. And we're like, ugh. But he's acting normal. I misted him down. And he's back in his old shell, but I think he just wants to change shells. So the ones I have are either not his type, or they're too heavy. I think they're decorative shells. I don't know. But we went to PetSmart, and all they have is these tiny ones. I'm like, I know, a lot of hermit crabs, they don't expect them to live past, 6 months. Unfortunately, all the stress those animals are under and people not having the proper housing for them, that can happen. So maybe that's why they don't sell them. And I went on Amazon looking for large hermit crab shells. They sent me these tiny ones. It's smaller than the one he had. I'm like, what the hell? So that's kind of something I'm working on right now. Okay, and I know because it's starting to get dark earlier. And one thing I do that a lot of reptile community, everyone has what works for them. My animals are on my schedule for the most part. Because I look at it this way: it's getting dark earlier. It's dark right now. I still have their lights on. They do get. I mean, the morning, because I wait, especially when I work from home, I sleep a little bit later, so they get 10 hours of daytime. They are getting the right lighting for the right amount of hours. It's very consistent. It's always the same. So, I mean, there's people like, I'm gonna get up at 6 in the morning, turn the lights on, and, then have them out at by, 7 o'clock or whenever it gets dark, 6 something. I'm like, well, I'm kind of doing stuff. I mean, I still interact with them. So they get like 10 hours of lighting and UVB heat light. They get the proper nighttime light, and they get their sleep. So they can definitely tell when it's daytime or nighttime. So at least they get that. And what works for one person may not work for the other. They're not going to die because, I don't have it exactly as soon as the sun, barely peeks through. Turn the light on. I mean, and they're right by, there's a window in each room. They know when it's daytime. Anyway, so they can see some light kind of come in. So they hear me getting coffee. So, but yeah. So anyway, but I expect the enclosure definitely this weekend, if not next week. I'm not going to go to the office next week. So it'll be kind of hard to do, but it should be done within 2 weeks. That's I set goals. I'm just so excited. I mean, I'll be tired. I'm just like, and I cut myself a little bit. Nothing, not deal, just looks ugly, but I gotta cut myself in the wire. It's nothing serious. We'll wash it on Neosporin, not a big deal. So, my weekend was great. Had my girls and I had Jeanette and Veronica. They came over. Aiden, of course, was here, so he was, in and out of his room, and he just loves them, so he likes to kick it with us. We watched him, The Craft. We kind of laughed, the Nev Campbell and her terrible acting. But it just reminds me when I was in high school, and I was like, oh, it's pretty cheesy, but it's cool just because of the time, 90s, woo, it's good times. So just kind of a little nostalgia, let's watch some these movies, and it was pretty funny. So we just did that, and my allergies have been killing me. We did burn some sage, it's like, hey, let's get some good energy, man. But that stuff, I was like, dude, it smells like weed, dude. And I'm thinking, do I want to be burning that? But I mean, I'm sure plenty of my neighbors actually do the other stuff, so I wasn't, too worried about it. But you just got a little Febreze. But hey, just been good vibes, good energy, man. Maybe that stuff is real. I would do it again. And then I changed allergy medicine. So usually now I'm taking that Zysol. You take it before bed. But Thursday, I took it Thursday night. I think I accidentally took it Friday morning. So not 24 hours. So I did that. Because Friday night I had the heart palpitations. Me and Aiden, I was just tossing and turning. I was like, kid, I didn't sleep last night. And I just felt the nervousness, like those side effects you get. Cause I'm used to taking Claritin in the morning, and I have my nighttime, the Zysol, next to my thyroid pills to take in the morning. So they accidentally took it again by accident. So I didn't take it at all Saturday or Friday night. Did not take it Friday night or Saturday night. Just to get it out of my system, so it's not too much. And but I've been nauseous, and I've had not vomiting, but just the whole vertigo with the allergies, because my head gets so stuffy. So, I'm having the spins, I'm sleeping, I'm like, I'm not even drunk, what the hell? So hopefully that'll get better. Hasn't so far today, but it's been a great weekend. Aiden and I have had a blast. I love having him over here. He's the bee's knees, and good, lock the door. But he helps me with the pets, and he's been doing his homework. He got up exactly at 7:55. His teacher, I don't care if she's watching this video. I don't know if the district does this, but we did have the morning conference. It was always at 8:30 to stay at home. So I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds like at 7:55. It's like, because he still has in his head. I'm like, this ain't some vacation. You are doing your schoolwork. So I don't know if anybody else out there has their kids homeschool right now. Or virtual learning, because that's not the same thing as homeschool. I mean, yeah, there's an actual curriculum, and you have to answer to somebody, but I'm just like, oh, the teacher was late. So I don't want to hear any crap if my kid doesn't go to one of the meetings, because it's like, I like to let sleeping dogs lie that early. If we're not having to physically be somewhere, let his ass sleep. I'm the ones that deal with it. I don't have, you know, because like my son's, yeah, his dad's family's amazing. But, you know, he does have a grandma and grandpa there. There's someone that can help out with something. I don't have that. So I'm like, oh, this could sleep. He's a good boy, but, you know, thank God. But it's like, I'm trying to work too. So, but yeah, we go to bed actually here pretty soon. And he gets up. So it's 7:55. I got to clock in at 8. So it's easier for me to kind of get him to get up. So it works out. I mean, I like 8:30 better so we can at least, you know, we could get our life when we wake up. But yeah, so our animals are doing good. I hope to have this. I'm so winded, guys. Hate so bad, and I'm walking. I'm like, but hey, Nick. Oh, he's so beautiful. Man, his tail is just growing long, man. But okay, where's my reptile metal gem? And Aiden, what do you want to say?
Okay, like and subscribe every time we make a new video. You guys get post notification on any device. Only if you have YouTube. And there's a note for any subscribers have. There's like a teeny tiny little blue dot.
That's right. Yeah, I see the little blue dot. And Aiden, give me a high five. He's been my helper with the animals.
I'm gonna give it with my foot.
Yeah, let's do a foot five. Ready?
Yeah.
So funny. All right, hugs not drugs, and thanks for helping.
Hugs not drugs.
And watch out for I moved everything out of the way, so.
Hugs not drugs. Make sure you run.
That's right. Drugs are for hippies. Yeah, I'm always to get her steps in. All right, rock and roll. Like, subscribe. Tell your friends you're bored. Want to see what life is like for your average person who likes reptiles. Gute Nacht.